Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, In the Motion with JJ, and I'm JJ. So I don't know if anybody else like this, but it's like when I finish a book in a certain genre, it makes me want to read other books in that genre. So recently I just finished The Memory Thieves, a Conjurer novel, and it was a great YA fantasy book. So then it got me researching other YA fantasy books. So today I'm going to be talking about these 7 YA fantasy books that I want to read next. So the first book I will be talking about is called The Last Musician by Lisa Maxwell. It's book 1 of 4 in the YA fantasy series. The book is about a thief in present day who must travel back to 1902 to steal a magical artifact. What initially drew me to the book is the cover art. I had never seen anything like that before, so I was like, oh man, I had to check it out. Then I read the synopsis. I was like, oh, I definitely got to add that to my list. Also, what made me want to read the book is because loosely I read YA fantasy that involves kids going to magic school and finding out about the magic community. But this is gonna be the first book that I deviate from it. Book 2 that I'm gonna be talking about is it's the 3rd book in the Diane Clay series. Like I said earlier, I just finished book 2, so this is book 3. Book 3 is about Ella, Bridget, and Jason return to the 3rd year of the Arcanum, the school in the sky, and then they got to go on an adventure. The adventure including going to the underworld and unraveling a 300-year-old conspiracy. The conspiracy is about who killed the architect. The architect was somebody that helped build the Arcanum, the school in the sky. So they trying to find out who killed them and why did they kill them. And then also, since this is the 3rd book in the series, I still got a couple questions from the 2nd book that left me on the edge of my seat. Like, for one, do Ella's dad and her aunt know each other? And also, what secrets are Ella's dad hiding? Because if he knew that Ella's aunt was alive, that is a hell of a secret. Because if you know your white sister's alive, why wouldn't you tell your white sister? So I'm looking forward to reading that and see did the dad know, and he did know what are his secrets. And also a couple books from a couple things from book 2 that I hope they answer in book 3 is like, how will people judge Bridget now that they know that her mother is Gia, but then also her dad is the new president. So I'm looking forward to those questions being. 3 is called Wings of Ebony by J.L. It's book 1 of 2 in a duology, and it's about a girl named Ruth from Houston who discovers that she is a half guy. Once she discovers that she is a half guy, she's sent off to a magic school. But problems arise when she finds out her sister is in danger. And, family is very important to her. So she said, forget this magic school, and she goes back to Houston to try to save her sister. And then, saving her sister is very important for her, especially since her mother just died. So she doesn't want her sister to meet the same fate as her mother. Book 4 is called T.J. Young and the Orchers, and it's by Anton Vanderlei. And T.J. is a young black man, young black teen sent to New Orleans. He thinks he's just going to a regular camping noise, but once he get there, he finds out that it's basically a remediation for magic users, so people that's not that good at magic but want to get better. So by him going to this school, TJ encounters a lot of things. One of the things he encounters is working with archers, which are spirits worshipped by the Yoruba people of Nigeria. And what drew me to this book is, growing up in school, we hear a lot about the Greek mythology, like Zeus and Hades. So I was interested in reading about other deities and other guys from other countries. Book 5. As you can see, I already have book 5, and it's called Amari and the Great Game by B.B. Austin. So Mori in the Great Game is about the adventures of Mori and the things she has to do as a junior agent. And one of those things she had to do is rescue her brother again. She rescued him in the first book, but now she got to rescue him again in the second book. And the rescue involves her competing in a competition called the Great Game. So I'm interested to see what is the Great Game and like what crazy things that she have to do. When I think about that, it made me think of like Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Like did B.B. Austin like pull from it because that was a great book. But the reason I enjoyed reading the first book, Maury and the Night Brothers, because it was full of twists and turns. Maury, was going through a tough time. She thought she made a friend, but then in the end, that friend turned out betraying her. So in the second book, I want to know, do the author talk about Maury dealing with that betrayal? Because that was deep. You think you had a friend for the whole year, and then it turned out they was working against you. So it'd be cool to see the emotions that a 12-year-old go through while dealing with it, and also the adventures of her becoming a junior. The sixth book I'm gonna be talking about is called Nick Blake and the Remarkable. It's a book 1 of 3 in a trilogy, and it's about a young girl named Nick who goes on an adventure to clear her father's name, who's been convicted of a crime that he did not commit. So in the book, we find out how far is Nick willing to go to clear her father's. The seventh and final book is called The Novice by Teron Matthew, and it's the first book in the Summer series. It's about a blacksmith named Fletcher who flees his village once he finds out that he has powers to summon demons. And then once he finds out he has the power, he's sent off to the academy to learn how to train and fight so he can participate in the war against the orcs. Also in this book, it's a lot of themes. It's like a class system, like humans against elves, humans against orcs, humans against magic beings. So I'm looking forward to reading about how Teron approaches the magical hierarchy system in this book, and then like what problems does each race has in the book, and are they able to overcome those differences or put those differences to the side for the greater good of the community.